how I feel about space here on ATA.
Yeah, we all kind of geek out when it comes to space stuff, and we've got some pretty cool things happening in space.
Yes.
A lot of things. Dr. Sky is here.
Yes.
Always love seeing you, Dr.
Always.
Sky. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.
Good morning, Troy. Good morning, Andrew.
So we've got a strawberry moon. We've got planets all
Yes.
over the place. Give us a wrap-up. What's going on?
Tonight I call it the night of planets, folks.
Ooh,
if you just look out into the west, Venus is the most unmistakably bright object you can see with the naked eye. Follow the big arc across the sky to the left. You'll come to Jupiter, due south at sunset. Easy to see with the naked eye. And then the beauty of the beautiful June strawberry full moon. The planet Saturn is literally a few degrees to the lower right. It's at its best tonight. But the best is Mars. It'll be rising in the southeast at around 10 p.m. And it's coming closest to the Earth than it has in about 15 years. This is an amazing object. If you have telescopes, a lot of people do. Take a look at these objects. Take a look at Jupiter. That's a fascinating object. But you can see on the screen right now that Mars, in all of its beauty, isn't as beautiful as that picture there because there's a hellacious dust storm going on Mars. So you can still see the polar cap with the telescope, but look at the difference in size as Mars gets closest to the Earth. In May, relatively small, but right now, those with telescopes, you'll see the southern polar cap, even through the dust and murk of Mars.
Is this the dust we're talking about?
Yes, absolutely.
So on the right is the obscured by
Absolutely.
dust.
And so this is the closest it's ever has been to
In
Earth
15
in a
years.
long time, right?
It's incredible. I remember 15 years ago, Mars was closest to the Earth in 57,000 years. But this will be great, and hopefully that dust will settle. The Martian rovers on the surface have either shut down or had some difficulty. But from the viewing perspective, what a blessed location we have here in Arizona, as we all know.
And clear skies.
And clear skies. So this is really the night of planets. You can go out, Venus in the west,
Let's
easy
get,
to
let's
see.
get to Jupiter really quickly. 'Cause
Absolutely.
This picture, even Andrew's saying, looks like a tattoo.
Absolutely,
When
this
you
is
look at
amazing.
it, it looks like somebody's arm.
Here's something coming through the amazing NASA spacecraft called Juno, which in mythology, she is the wonderful wife of the great Zeus, Jupiter.
Oh.
But this particular picture is interesting. This spacecraft Juno goes past Jupiter every 57 days. And it can't stay close to the planet because of the great radiation, but that is amazing. This is the first time with great resolution that we're seeing the turbid atmosphere of Jupiter. The deep descending dark clouds, the bright white clouds,
So those are
mostly
clouds.
methane. They're clouds. And
Methane
think of,
clouds.
Right, methane, ammonia, and think of this, guys. The planet Jupiter is 12 times the diameter of the Earth, but it rotates on its axis in about 10 hours. So you're seeing hellacious winds there, probably 4,000 miles an hour. But in the beautiful side, it's like a Van Gogh painting. It's like a tattoo. And so many people are saying, hey, they're going to run out and get tatted up with something like that. That's certainly amazing.
It's
And
like
that's
a
Mother
sun
Nature.
that didn't ignite, right?
Totally
Jupiter?
amazing. Jupiter is too small to ignite as a star. If it was maybe 2 or 3 times, maybe 10 times larger, it could be a star. And sci-fi fans know that the premise of the movie 2010, the sequel to 2001, talked about the fact that Jupiter became a second star. But it's still too small, at least from the astronomy side, to actually go. But you know what? When you look in the southern sky tonight, literally right south at sunset, Jupiter you can see with the naked eye, about 430 million miles. Take a telescope or binoculars, you'll see the moons of Jupiter right from your backyard.
Oh, that's crazy. Tell us
Totally
quickly how to
incredible.
find you. We're almost out of time.
Go to our KTAR show, the Dr. Sky Show, the KTAR blog. You can learn so much more. And we'll have a lot of big public events coming up, as we call them, in July and August. The Moon, Meteor, and Mars Madness. This is going to be great stuff for the public. Always a pleasure to be here.
Great seeing you.
Thank
You're
you
all so
so
good
much.
on the air.
Thank
Good to
you.
see you.
Come back
Good to see
anytime.
you.
Thank you so much.